Hey, happy Saturday. How are y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Thank y'all so much for joining me. What's today's date? Today is July 19th. Ooh, the rest of the year. This is that time of year when the rest of the year flies by. It doesn't matter what you say, what you do, it's going to fly by. So you might as well get ready. I hope y'all been because tomorrow. How is everybody doing? Hold on one second. I hear an echo. There we go. How is everybody doing today? When you come into the live, please make sure you are answering that question of the day. Let me see if I can get a hold of it. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all so much for being here. Nope, it's not up here, but I'm going to do what I do. I've been copying it over. So here we go. Here is the question of the day. This is what I want to know. Have you ever forgot to pay a bill? What happened? Like, tell us what happened. What happened in your world where you forgot to pay a bill and didn't think two thoughts about it? That's the question of the day. Put that in the chat. And let me put my glasses on so I can see. That's way better. And then speaking of, let me get down here in the chat. Let me see who's all here. Let me put today's topic on the screen too. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, here we go. 5 budgeting mistakes keeping you in debt. That's what we're talking about today. Let's get our comments. Let's get everything set up. We're going to get everything set up here. Let me exit that. All right, there we go. All right, let me see how you guys are answering this. Let me scroll up here to the top. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to my replay game. Before I get any further, last week I forgot to say it, so shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right, good morning, Janelle. She says, congratulations on your fall box lunch. That's the happy dance. Y'all, I dropped my fall box yesterday. If you have not gotten one, there's only a few left. And I'll show you where to find it here in a second. But thank you, Janelle. I really appreciate that. Question of the day. Yes, I forgot to pay rent. Girl, she forgot. She forgot the main thing. I forgot to pay rent one time. I got a call about it and paid it. And I was able to get the late fee waived. Girl, I thought you was going to say your dealer's card or something. That's a good one, though. It happens. Hey, Ro. Guess I forgot to pay my electricity bill before. Forgot to budget for it. That happens. That is something that truly happens. But luckily, it was my first time ever being late and they waived the fee. Okay. Hi, Alicia. Yes, I have forgotten to pay a bill. It was my electric bill. That's you and Ro. And they shut the lights off. Oh, I had to pay the bill plus a reconnection fee. I know you was probably like, what happened to the lights? You know how the last thing, girl, what's wrong with your glasses? The last thing you ever think it is that you forgot something. You never think that you actually forgot to pay something. Somebody else had to have done something. Oh, that's a good one. Y'all are good. Good morning, Alice. Yes, I forgot to pay a bill payment. Had to pay a late fee. I tried to stay on top of it. I am biweekly income, but budget weekly, and that has helped me stay on track. Good deal. Yeah. Hi, Marilyn. No, I haven't forgotten to pay a bill because I'm on a monthly income, and I pay everything at the beginning of the month. You know, one time I think I'm gonna have to bring this up. I think one time I said we need to do a challenge where we all act like we get paid monthly, and do that challenge and see if we can stick to it. I'm gonna bring that back. We're gonna call it the Maryland challenge. Can we all act as if we were paid monthly and what that looks like for us? That's a good challenge. Hi, Wendy. Sometimes they turned off the service and I had to pay a deposit again. Or I would call and say, hey, I'm sorry I'm late, and everything was cool. Sometimes you get cool people. And then there are times when you get those, that act like they own the company. You know those that I'm talking about. If it's any of y'all in the chat, no disrespect. But you know them ones you call and they act like they are Mrs. Electricity. You know them ones right there that act like you taking money out of their pockets. You know the ones. Good morning. I forgot to pay a bill. I called and informed them that I have never been late in paying. They waived the late fee and I have never been late again. It'll really wake you up, won't it? You forget one time, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. Not with the same company anyway. Not with the same company. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Let's see. Hey, Daisy. Let's see what she says. I have never forgotten about a bill. Okay. I even double check my accounts that I pay bills from to make sure they are drafted from it on auto pay. I also make sure I take a screenshot of the, I'm going to say that says of the confirmation. Yes. And that's so good. That's one of the things we talked about, right? Having that separate account for bills where you can have it auto drafted and the auto payment comes out of it and all of those things. That's one way to keep you on top of it. That is surely one way. All right. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you're answering that question of the day. No, all bills are on auto pay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Amanda. Yes, I forgot so many because I didn't have a budget written out and totally spaced out. Now, everything that is consistent is on auto pay, and I have a bill tracker. Very good. It happens. It happens, you know? Sometimes you forget. I'm just going to be honest with you. One time, I'll never forget. Oh, I took my banner off. Let me put my banner. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this banner back on here so you guys will know what today is about. One time, I forgot to pay my trash people for my trash pickup. Now, in my defense, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you. I don't know what I was thinking. First of all, the bill is quarterly. And at that time, I was one of the ones that refused to set up people on auto pay, especially the trash people. I just don't trust the trash people for some reason. But anyway, so one day they didn't pick up my trash. And I'm like, excuse you? You start thinking it's everything but you. So then I was like, well, let me just call them. They said, now this happened in August. They said I hadn't paid them since May. And that they've been sending me notices and everything. Now, mind you, they probably were sending me notices, but I'm going to tell you something. All of my bills I have paperless. So if they were sending me something, I probably wouldn't even check the mail or I was ignoring it, honey. I had to pay that thing. I was like, when she sent me evidence, I was like, all right, you're right. And ever since that day, they have been set up on auto pay. They have been set up on auto pay. Yes, they have. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, I have. And I got a really nasty letter from the gas company. That's what I mean. Why you gotta be nasty about it? I know they deal with people every day that probably don't pay their bill. I get it. But we are the good folks. We're just making a mistake. Yes, I have forgotten to pay a bill and came home and my utilities were shut off. This was prior to me having a budget and writing all my monthly bills on a tracker. Yeah, that'll make you listen. That one time is all it'll take. Take this off. That one time is all you need, and you won't do it again. You won't do it again. Or if you do it again, you'll see that they're not playing with you. You'll see. Good morning, everybody coming on in. We're answering that question today. Have you ever forgotten to pay a bill? Hold on one second, you guys. I'm checking to see. Mini-Me is doing a thing at school. She is on the step team, and today they're having a yard sale at the school. So I'm just checking my phone, make sure she's good. Okay, let's see. Oh, everybody put in your hashtag Saturday Live if you want to participate in today's giveaway. If you are new here, the giveaway will be an item from my shop. We'll spin the wheel at the end of the live. So if you put in hashtag Saturday Live, you will be entered into the drawing. And let's see, we got 20 entries so far. Thank y'all so much. Y'all come in with that hashtag Saturday Live. I love it. All right, y'all, come on in. Remember, if you want a fall box, I suggest you check out now. Three boxes left. Okay. Let me calm down. That's me calming down. Because if y'all would have saw me yesterday, it was stress. It is stress launching a product and selling it. Okay. Like this is a sidebar. For those of you all who sell items, you feel what I'm feeling. You go through this momentum of getting everything ready, planning out things when you're going to drop the sale and all this stuff. And then that day comes for people to buy it. And you're just nerves, your anxiety. So my new fall box is a mystery box for those of you who may or may not be aware. It's a mystery box of budgeting goodies. I dropped the launch yesterday, 50 boxes. This is my first time. And so now Desi said I got 3 left. So if you have not purchased one, please, my website is in the description box. Please make sure you check it out. All boxes will be mailed out on the 1st, and then we will do a good unveiling, and then everything in the box will be sold in my shop for my fall item. So I'm just excited, you guys. Okay, here we go. Where we at? Saving money, going to the grocery store instead of the truck stop. Who is this? Mr. J? Was there another question I'm not aware of? Hold on. What we talked about? Hold on, let me see. Saving money, going to the grocery store instead of the truck stop. $100 versus $300. All right. There you have it. Thank you so much, Mr. J. You gotta keep me up to speed. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. If you have not answered that question of the day, Mr. J, answer the question of the day and let me know if you've ever forgotten to pay a bill before. Hey, Irene. All right. Yes, that light bill and water bill. It wasn't that I didn't have the money. I would just forget. My kids would call me and say, Mommy, the water off. You forgot to pay it. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know, what are you going to do? Hey, Chris, I see you. Okay, Mr. J. Okay, here we go. We're on the same page. All right. All right, you guys. Let's see what Sabrina says. Yes, I have been late multiple times. I was the person that will call to get the late fee removed. You that person that forget to pay a bill, and then you call them and you talk them out of getting that late fee waived. Listen, everyone, I don't care if it's your fault and you made a mistake and you know you wrong. Don't try not to get the late fee waived. You understand what I'm saying? Like, still try. They may still take it off, even if you keep forgetting every month. Still call them and be like, can you get this late fee waived? I mean, I've been a long time customer. Things happen. Don't ever just accept stuff is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, you guys, keep answering that question of the day. Today's topic, as you see scrolling across the screen here, 5 budgeting mistakes keeping you in debt. This is what we're going to talk about today. I wanted to talk about this topic because a lot of times we talk about how to make extra money to get out of debt or to have extra money, how to get a side hustle and all of these things, and that's fine. But sometimes we need to analyze what we're doing with our budget. Sometimes it's not just you need to get a second job. Sometimes it's what you are doing present day with the money you're making that's keeping you from being successful with your budgeting and having extra money. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that would be a good topic today to talk about. Like, can we look at what we're doing present time to see if we can find something wrong with our budgeting picture that can help us financially. There could be a lot of things that you're doing wrong that could help you with extra money. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to start us off with a kickoff poll, okay? So let me remove this banner that's going across the screen. While I'm pulling this up, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you're enjoying being here and being in the live today and enjoying your host, go ahead and drop a like. I appreciate it. Now, I'm going to start us off with a kickoff poll. And when you answer this poll, just write the word poll in your answer, the letter, okay? And here we go. Here's our kickoff poll. Now, be honest. How confident are you in your budget right now? How confident are you? You feeling good? You got this. You're a B. It's okay. It's okay. C, you're winging it. You're winging it. And D is what budget? D is what budget? And bless y'all's heart. We're gonna talk about these budgets. Because if we are still, I've been doing this live for, I know it's been good, over a year. 2 years probably. If we're still saying what budget, and y'all been with me this long, it's time for us we need to do a deep dive into budgets, okay? So I want you guys to answer that. Make sure you put poll in your answer. Again, thank you guys so much for being here today. Make sure you put your hashtag Saturday Live if you want to be in the giveaway. And then let's see what some of y'all are saying here. Chris says, replay gang. Gang, what's up, my replay gang? She's able to make it today. Shout out to my replay gang. I tell y'all all the time, I appreciate them being here so much. Okay, let's see what Mr. J said. I'm going to put that to my thinking. You're gonna get your thinking together on that one and come back. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. The rent? You too? You almost fainted? I would have fainted too. I would have died. I don't think I've ever forgotten the rent or the mortgage. Oh, my car note. We ain't even gonna talk about that one. But yes, good morning. Come on in. Yes, but I pay it the following week. You know, have any of y'all, and this is not good budgeting practice, so I'm not trying to encourage any bad behavior. But hold on one second, you guys. Have any of you all, you know when to push the lateness of a bill? So you know you got it all planned out. Yeah, that rent may be due on the first, but you know they not really taking it out or saying nothing to the 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it fall on a weekend. Now, I'm not encouraging bad budgeting behavior, but you all know what I'm talking about. You know when you can push them limits, say squeeze it to that next check. Y'all know what drop a comment if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not encouraging that behavior though. I'm just saying some stuff you can work out. Some stuff you can make happen. All right, let's see. Shonda, okay, what's this XP crown emoji thing I'm seeing? Oh, I don't know. What is it? Where is it? Girl, I don't know what that is, but somebody, if you know what it is, let me know. I feel like every Saturday I come in here, something has changed. So if somebody know what that is, please let me know. Good morning, Joy. Welcome. All right, let me get down to this poll question. Let me see how everyone is answering this one. Let me scroll down. Hey, Andra. Hey, Rochelle. Good morning. Let me see how y'all are answering this poll question. And how confident are you in your budget right now? Let me see if I see any that say poll. Oh, am I behind on comments, Lord? Let me just hit new comments. Okay, here we go. I see poll A. Okay, very confident. Hey, he budgets. A mostly, and B when I hit impulse buys. Okay. A, I can't believe I have exactly $100, 20 for gas, 20 for spending, the rest for groceries. I get paid Wednesday. Oh, so you above budget. Okay. I like that. Oh, feeling real good. Okay. Poll C with a little sprinkle of D. Okay. All right. Let me say one thing I love about y'all. Wait a minute. Who was that? Who was that? Was that Taylor? Taylor said her answer is C with a sprinkle of D. Y'all are so dang creative whenever I put these out here. That's true talk. Let me turn these comments off right here. Y'all silly. Okay, let me get down here. Lynette says A. Wait, whoa, we got one full box left? Y'all better clock it in the chat. Clock it. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much. Hold on one second. Thank y'all so much. Hold on. Okay, my brother is texting me. Everybody wants to text me now. Okay, let's see. Feeling good. Let's go, y'all. I just want to get off this live and go scream and jump up and jump out of joy. But I'm gonna compose myself. All right. What does Monique say? Let's see. This just happened to her last week. Cable got cut off, but it's back on. Won't do it again. Did you forget? Woo. That's why we talk about those auto pays, y'all. That's why we talk about them auto pays. Because when that happens, listen, I swear I was never going to be the person to forget a bill. But sometimes things just happen. And it's not just, it ain't nothing bad. Sometimes you got so much stuff going on, you cannot believe you forgot the most important things to pay. It happens. That means we got to take a step back and we got to get some control. It's not that you did anything wrong. It just means we got too much going on. All right, y'all looking very good. All right, well, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to come back to that poll question. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get our live. We're going to kick it off here, okay? And we're talking about 5 budgeting mistakes keeping you in debt, okay? So let's get started. Let me pull up the first one. Again, thank you all so much for being here and joining me. Let's start off with the first budgeting mistake. Here we go. Here is your red flag number 1. You're always transferring money out of your savings. Now, if you guys can feel this one, please put that in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. This is one of your budgeting mistakes. Here's a red flag. You're always transferring money out of savings. So this is what it looks like. You save on payday only to pull that money back out days later. How many of y'all have done that? I know I've done that. Your savings account is more like a holding cell than a vault. You tell yourself, I'll put it back later. And you never do. Did y'all like the whisper? And you never put it back. Now, why it happens? You're not separating those wants from your needs. Your checking account is overwhelmed and poorly categorized. We talked about this last week. Y'all met checking account last week. Stressing her out. You're underestimating your true expenses. Now, that is a good one. You're just underestimating what your expenses truly are. Now, how can we fix it? We all know, let's start with a high yield savings account, okay? Let's rebuild your budget to include real life expenses. And let's get a buffer in that checking account, okay? Let's try to get a buffer in that checking account. Now, that one hits home, you guys, because we are so, I don't know about how many of y'all have a buffer in your account. Some of you don't need a buffer. Like, I have a buffer in my account because I know I'm the type that need a buffer. I just need a buffer. It's like that crutch I hold on to. I know I budget and I know God got things taken care of, but I'm not a zero-based budget person. I won't be, because I'm always going to have that buffer sitting there waiting in case something happens. Now, I want you guys to put a number 1 in the chat next to this question, okay? Next to your answer. What's the last thing you pulled money from your savings account for? Emergency fund, whichever one. Was it truly an emergency or just an unexpected expense? So what's the last thing you pulled money from your savings for? Was it truly an emergency, or was it an unexpected expense that you didn't budget for properly? Put that in the comment section. Put a number 1 next to it. And let me get back to the comments and let me see what you guys are saying up here. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. I'm sorry. God, if y'all try to make me damn cry on this live today, I'm not going to have it. Oh my God. I'm choking. Okay. Thank you. First of all, Desi, thank you so much. Okay. I don't have no tissue here, so we cannot do this. Thank y'all so much for helping me get sold out. Y'all, I'm speechless. Oh my God. But lastly, this is my friend Desiree. Okay. We have been in this budgeting game together on YouTube for, oh my God, over 3 years. I know it's been over 3 years. We both live in Tennessee. I love her to death. Now, I need all of y'all to please go subscribe to her YouTube channel, because let me explain something to you. And yes, I'm taking a minute. We're talking about my friend here. When I talk about all these topics on this live, when I talk about keeping your budgeting in order, tracking your expenses, all of the things, you won't find someone who does that more than this person right here, than Desi. You go watch her videos. She is the person that is most accountable with her budget than anyone I have ever seen. And if you guys know Desi, drop it in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. If you want some inspiration and encouragement, this is who you need to follow right here. When I tell you down to a T, I know all her bills she pay, because she pay them consistently. She gonna let us know about it. I know when she get ties from her mama and her sister. I know when they pay bills for her mama, because she's consistent with her budget. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl right here. I had to take a minute. Thank you guys so much for helping me sell out. I love every single one of y'all to death. I'm speechless. Now I don't get speechless. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to the comments here. Thank y'all so much. Whew, okay. I can't breathe now. All right, let's get down to question number 1. What's the last thing you pulled money from your savings, and was it truly an emergency? Now, let me see if I can find some number 1s here, and my apologies if I don't get everyone's answer here, but hey, budgets, I've only had to do that long enough to take cash back to the bank. Okay, so it was more so you were taking cash back to replace it. Okay, I feel you on that one. Not you. You haven't done it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Is this number 1? Okay. But this is to the question of the day. Yes, I forgot to pay a bill with no debt. Scrambling now, trying to get the money before drafts. Yes. I know that feeling. Who is that? Jasmine? Yes, Jasmine. Scrambling. I know that feeling. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can get my number ones here. I pulled $26 from my savings. That way I could go ahead and send my sister her money and get it out the way. It was not an emergency. Unexpected expenses. Is it raining? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just been raining here for several months. Several months. Okay. Let's see. I recently pulled due to impulse buy. It was a want, not a need. That happens. Pay off a firm. I had too many. That's a good one. To cover a bill because I almost overdraft my account. That happens. Unexpected expense. That dang electric bill was high. Can any of y'all feel that comment? I know I do. I got a sinking fund just for my electric bill because in the winter months, it's like it's double. So I got a sinking fund where I put my month ahead money. It goes to my electric bill because I know that feeling. I know that feeling to a T. Okay, let's see. Unexpected expenses I didn't budget for. Let's see. Unexpected expense. Husband was admitted to the hospital and they wanted to copay immediately. That's understandable. That right there is understandable. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. I pulled money for car expenses and I did put the money back the following month. You know, that's fine when you put the money back. But what happens when you don't put the money back? What happens? You know, the first thing that happens, we beat ourselves up, don't we? Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate you. Yes, but mine was an unexpected expense because I didn't realize how much moving really cost it. Yeah. But sometimes you're thankful and grateful that you have it. Let's not get that twisted. Sometimes we have to pull from it, but thankful that we have it to pull from. All right, let's see. Hotel due to losing my home. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I felt that one. I'm sorry to hear that, Joy. Unplanned medical copay. Yeah. I had asked how much was it because I wanted one so I can budget for it. Okay. Let's see what other number ones we got in here. Not an emergency. I overcharged my credit cards. Had to pull from my high yield savings account this month. Okay. I am very, very guilty of that one right there. I think that was Marilyn who said that, to pay those credit cards. Now, one thing about me, and I don't know if you guys are like this, but I have my credit card set up on auto pay. They're getting paid off, balance in full every month. I don't care. And I'm going to figure it out. But I got to get a hold. I got to get back in control of it, because what I'm doing is I'm overspending on stuff that should be coming out my sinking funds. And when it's time to pay the bill, I just pull the money out of a different account and just pay it all off. I'm not separating stuff out like I used to. I used to print off my credit card statements and separate stuff out. So I got to get back on track with that. I felt that one. That one was good. What's her YouTube name? It is I Desiree Wealth. Let me see. Where is she in this chat so I can? Here she is. Here's her YouTube name, you guys. Go follow I Desiree Wealth. That's her YouTube channel. All right. So that was our first red flag. Let's get into our next one. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please make sure you do. And here is our second red flag. Now, this is a good one. This one right here is a good one. You keep overspending in the same categories. Now, listen to me. Sometimes we think we don't have enough money. Sometimes that ain't the case. We are overspending in the same categories and we're not fixing that problem. Okay? So what does that look like? You blow the food or gas budget every single month. You set a food and gas budget and you do not stick to it. So see, it's not that you don't have enough money. You're going over budget. You cut back on paper, but your life don't change. How many of y'all can relate to this? You write out that nice, pretty budget every month, but you don't live by what you just wrote down. You write it all down because it's pretty. It goes in your binder, wherever you put it. Then you go back living doing the same stuff. We got to get it together. You tell yourself next month, I'll do better. It'll be better next month. What's about to come up? August. I'm going to do better August. And we're in the same cycle. Now, why does it happen? Your budget. Okay, I don't have to yell. First of all, calm down, ma'am. Let me calm down. I just want y'all to hear this. Your budget isn't based on reality. It's a fantasy version. This is what you think this is what you want to happen. It ain't based, you ain't tracking on what's happening or nothing. Oh, okay. You're not tracking what's actually happening daily. And you're shaming yourself instead of adjusting. Instead of making adjustments to your budget, you're shaming yourself that I need to make more money. Instead of taking care of what you already got. So how do we fix this? Stop guessing with your budget and own up to where your money is actually going. Use cash envelope system. If you guys aren't using cash envelope system, give it a try. And then, like I just said, add a buffer. Add a buffer in your account. Until you get this budgeting thing together, add a buffer. You know you're going over. So stop punishing yourself. Put a few dollars aside and contribute to that buffer until you can get on track with things. Okay. All right. So that's our second red flag that we're budgeting wrong. So what I want you to do is put a number 2 next to this answer here. Okay. Put this in the comment section. What's the one category you're always overspending in? You know which one it is. And this is how you know what's going on. Because I bet you can answer this like this. I tell you mine is food. I know that. What am I doing about it? I keep eating. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. But I can tell you what category it is. Drop it in the comment section. What's the one category you always overspend in? Let me see what you guys got to say about that. Again, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for everything, for joining the lives, for helping me sell out, for hitting that like button, for subscribing. You guys, if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe while you're here. I am trying to reach 10K subscribers by the end of the year. I am at, while you guys are answering this question, I'm just going to go out here and check. When you're answering that question, let's just go check. I am at 94. Let me see if I can share my screen with y'all really quickly. Hold on. Y'all keep answering y'all question today. Y'all keep answering that number 2 question. Why I share with y'all how many subscribers I got. Here we go. I'm at 9,400. Halfway there. So if you haven't subscribed, you guys, please hit that subscribe button. Let's reach this goal. We're going to have a party when I hit 10K. Oh, we're partying. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be a party. And if it's at the end of the year, we show it out. So if you guys don't mind, please help me reach that goal. And also, if anyone is interested in becoming a member, you can also read about my 3 different tiers of my membership here. Okay. All right. That was a shameless plug, but if you don't promote yourself, who will? Your friends. All right. So let's get in here. Let's see. Put a number 2 next to this answer. What category do you overspend in? And let me see if I can find our number. Oh, see, look at all these 2s. Y'all know. Y'all be knowing. Look at this. Darn food category. Groceries, grocery and household, because we're the big back community. Eating out, groceries, eating out. Now, we done talked about this before. We gonna have a come to Jesus gathering about this. We have talked about this before. Look at everybody. Look at this. Food, groceries, takeout, groceries. Listen, we got to get it together. All right. Amazon. I overspend on Amazon. I got myself together. I kept overspending on Amazon. Guess what I did? Started an Amazon sinking fund. Changed my life. I'm like, you know what? You're going to keep spending and overspending over here. Why don't you get yourself a sinking fund set up? And it really does help. So, Nicola, you may want to think about a sinking fund for that Amazon. I'm just saying. Food. Here, look, Candace, you and Candace. That's your homework assignment. Start thinking about a sinking fund for Amazon. It will change your life. Oh, honey, please, the glasses. Why they crooked? Groceries. Eating out. We know we need to do better. Yes, because I'm always overspending. The last time I did this was a few weeks ago before my OT. Is that what that is? OT? Eating out in Amazon. Now, what about this one? Christmas budget, but not this year. Who is this? I am Dee Dee. Christmas budget. How many of y'all can relate to this? How many of y'all got a Christmas budget? Listen, Christmas is always sneaking up on you. Always. And then when you do have a budget, it is, and I'm speaking personally, but you let me know if you agree with this. It is something about the Christmas spirit. I love Christmas. I love the holidays. That budget that I've set all year, now I want to ignore it. It's like, no, we came up with this number based on what we normally spend, but you can't help yourself. You cannot help yourself. But that's one of the things that will get you. You've got to stick to that Christmas budget. I felt that one. All right. Okay. Here we go. Food, Amazon. Okay. So we know what we need to do. We know we look at this. We know what we need to do. We need to have a come to Jesus meeting on one of these lives about why we eating out and going over budget with the eating out and grocery budget. All of us, every single one of us. We're going to talk about it. All right. That was number 2. All right. Let's get into the third red flag that we're budgeting wrong. All right. Here we go. You're budgeting without sinking funds. All right. How many of y'all understand this topic right here? Can you budget without sinking funds? Now let's talk about what it looks like. Holidays, birthdays, car repairs, etc. They happen all the time. They happen every year. Why we don't plan for it? You rely on credit or you panic when life happens. And you feel like budgeting just never covers everything. So why does this happen? You think you can't afford to save for stuff that's months away. What's my motto? Save for the things that you want so you don't go into debt. You can absolutely do it. You forget to plan for things that don't happen monthly. Everything don't happen monthly. You got to plan for them things that's quarterly. Every 6 months, yearly. Everything is not just that monthly budget, okay? You treat expenses like real surprises. They're not. You know that's coming up. Christmas the same time every year. Why are you surprised that Christmas is here? Why? So this is how we're going to fix it. Just start out. Pick 2 to 3 sinking funds to start with. Those main things that you know happen every year that get you caught off guard. Let's start a sinking fund for them, okay? Save small amounts every week or save what you can. And then get you a tracker to keep up with it, okay? Sinking funds, you guys will hear me say this all the time. Sinking funds are always a priority for me because sinking funds are what help me get out of debt and continue to stay out of debt. When I found this budgeting world and I found sinking funds, when I tell y'all it helped me pay off my credit cards and stay out of debt and be debt-free now for the past 4 years, sinking funds will always be top priority for me because they do work. So I want you to put a number 3 next to this answer here. Do you use sinking funds? If no, why not? This is a twofer. If you don't use sinking funds, why not? If you do use sinking funds, what's your top 3 sinking funds? What is your top 3 sinking funds that no matter what, they are getting cash stuff? No matter what, you can have 25 sinking funds. You can have 50. Hey, He Budgets. I'm just kidding. Shout out to He Budgets. Make sure y'all following He Budgets, okay? But you can have as many sinking funds as you want. But what are the top 3 that are getting cash stuff in the event something happens? Put that in the chat right there. All right, and let me get back to the comments here. And let's see, do I have any church announcements while you guys are doing that? I think my one church announcement was about my fall box. So thank you guys for helping me get that sold out. Another church announcement while I can have you guys. Every month, for those of you who may or may not be aware, I have Zoom classes. They're usually towards the end of every month. Today is one, actually. And we are doing a social media series, just talking about how to post on social media, especially when it comes to gaining sales. If you have a YouTube page, how to get your followers and things like that. So if you guys ever want to join, if you are members, first of all, you get in free. But if anybody ever wants to join us, it is $10 a class, just one class a month. It's an hour long. Just check it out on my website under Zoom workshops. Okay. All right. So let me get down here to the comment section and let's see if I can find number 3. Let's see. Thank y'all for putting these numbers next to this because I can look at he budgets. I'm a firm believer of the more sinking funds, the better. This is he budgets. This is who I was saying, you guys. Let's make sure we're following our friend. If you're not following him, I love when we get more men in our community. And I want more men over here on our lives too. So make sure you follow he budgets. He's very good, very organized. Oh my God, you want to talk about organization? Why is my daughter sending me pictures of a purse she wants? Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Let's see if it come up. Look, she sent me this purse she want off Temu. It is cute. I'm like, girl, you know I'm live. What are we doing over here? Anyway, all right, let's find number three. Okay, do you use sinking funds? If no, why not? If yes, name your top 3. Here we go. Not really. Paying everything towards debt. Okay. Yes, top 3. Christmas, medical, auto. Good ones. No, because I haven't gotten out of debt fast enough, but I plan to. Okay. Yes, get a year ahead on your... Linda, what's the rest of that sentence? No, don't really know how to start. Okay. No, I tried, but not enough leftover cash to fill sinking funds. Okay. All right. No, can't seem to get started. All right. These are more no's than I thought. We need to do a live on sinking funds. Yes, but I only have 1 or 2, and 1 or 2 are fine. Please, everybody understand. 1 or 2 sinking funds are fine. As long as they are a priority, because remember, sinking funds are saving for planned expenses. These are things that you know are coming up. So you save for it, whatever that may be to you. So you don't have to, if you're starting out, I would challenge you all with finding your top 5 categories you will want to start sinking funds with that will help you on your journey. Don't just pull random categories out the air. What's going to help you get out of debt? What's going to help you be able to save money? That's what sinking funds do, okay? I want you guys to think about that. We're going to have a live about that. Okay, let's see. Laura says, Christmas medical in Texas? What's Texas? Just the state where you live? I use sinking funds, medical, car maintenance, and groceries. Good. ER, medical, vehicle maintenance, priorities, car maintenance, taxes, medical and emergency, automated from paycheck. Oh, I like it. Gifts, my favorite budgeting shops, and Christmas. Word, my favorite budgeting shops. I'm telling you, one of my sinking funds is called Happy Meal. It's very important. If you support this community, very important. Only a few because my priority is my debt-free marathon, emergency fund, travel, car repair, love it, lawn care, annual expenses, and travel. Those are good. Hey, Chevy. I don't have any, but we'll be starting. Hey, Marie. Top 3, emergency, medical, month ahead of credit card debt. That's a good one. Month ahead on credit card debt, y'all. That's a good one. Or extra payment on credit card debt. That's a good one. Okay, let's see. Emergency, medical, and home. All right. Oh, this is a good one. HOA, car maintenance, and taxes. Gas, spending it. Clock it. Come on, clock it. Let me tell you something. That one hit home. Give me a minute. Your sinking funds ain't always got to be about bills. But what it is what you spend your money on. Look at Ricky. Ricky say, I got me a nail one. Because why? I like to get my nails done. Hello. If you like and enjoy getting something done, save for it. Okay, I'm just saying. Y'all may not have heard me. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Let's see where we are. Getting... Okay, I think this is Glenda, the rest of her message. Getting 1 year ahead of my car insurance. Good one. Christmas fund and emergency fund. Yes, love it. Vacation. Good one. Christmas and debt. You got a debt sinking fund. Okay. I love that. Okay, let's see who else I've missed. Let's see. Myra says, birthdays, pets. It's if I wasn't theatrical, y'all wouldn't get the point. Pets. Pets. Okay, you get my point. If you have pets, you need sinking funds, okay? Because you can't tell me them little things, they don't sneak up on you. Them surprise expenses. Woo! I've seen y'all's videos. Some of y'all take y'all pets to the vet and y'all come on the video crying. You can't believe it costs that much. I've seen it. Mm-hmm. You need a sinking fund for it. All right, we are running out of time because this is such a good topic. You guys, make sure you hit that like button. Let me pull this off of here. Let's get to our fourth. Where did my stuff go? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our fourth red flag. We're budgeting wrong. You're too strict. Now, let me tell y'all something, okay? Sometimes we forget the point of budgeting. It doesn't mean don't allow anything for yourself. It doesn't mean cut back on everything. It doesn't mean eating out of a can for years because you're trying to save some pennies. You're too strict and it's going to lead to burnout, okay? This is what it looks like. You cut back on everything. Is that realistic? You hate your budget and you feel guilty if you spend anything on yourself. You feel like budgeting means punishment. That's not what budgeting is, okay? And we need to make sure we understand that. That's not what budgeting is, okay? So why does this happen? Most of the time it happens because you've tried to go from chaos to perfection. And what I mean by that is some of y'all are like, I'm going to start this budgeting journey and I'm going to make it work. And when your life was always never budgeting to trying to make it perfect, oh my God, you're going to burn out. That ain't how it works, okay? You don't leave room for life or fun. I know y'all hear me say that all the time. You got to have fun. You got to leave whatever that may mean to you. You got to make sure you work that in your budget. Restrictions does not equal results. That's not how this works, okay? So let's try and fix it. Add fun money or guilt-free line in your budget, even if it's $10. You take that $10 and go buy you an ice cream cone or whatever it may be, okay? And whatever makes you feel good. Build flexibility in. A budget should not feel like prison. It shouldn't feel like, oh, I got to budget again. It shouldn't feel like that. Make saving fun. Oh my God. How many of y'all hear me say that all the time? Well, I say two things. Budgeting should be cute and budgeting should be fun because those things help motivate us. Y'all all know it. Y'all know how many of y'all got a million savings challenges? Why do you have so many savings challenges? Because it's fun and it motivates you. Why do y'all have so many budgeting supplies? Because it's cute. And cute things budget. Cute things motivate you to budget. Whatever helps you is what you should use. Okay? All right. Now, let me put question number 4. Put number 4 to this one. Let me see how y'all going to answer this. Because some of y'all don't be playing and stuff. What's one fun thing you're budgeting for this year? Maybe it's already happened or it hadn't happened yet. But what's just one fun thing you're budgeting for this year? Put it in the comment section. And if you're not, put that in there too. I know that budgeting feels like you can't do anything because you got all this debt and you got to pay all this debt. But let me explain something to you. If you spend your entire life just paying debt without a plan and without taking care of yourself, you're going to look up, it's going to be 20 years later, you're still paying the same debt and you ain't happy. Okay? So you got to plan to take those little breaks and take care of yourself. Okay? That's all it's saying. It can be tiny, but don't deprive yourself. Don't deprive your family. Don't deprive your kids of doing something just fun, just one more thing. Okay? All right, let me get to the comment section. Hit that like button if you understand what I'm saying to you. Oh my God, y'all don't do this. He budgets. Oh my God. Firm believer in sinking funds. He is a firm believer in sinking funds. Listen, I am too. I always give he budgets a hard time, but I got about a good 30 sinking funds. They all make sense though. You asked me about one of my sinking funds. They make sense. And if y'all watch He Budgets, you'll see his sinking funds all make sense. They all make sense because they help. He Budgets, thank you so much. I just appreciate you. Check out my members in here. Bro, 13 months. Let's go. Andra, 9 months. She said this is the place to be. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Look, there's Desi. Oh, I love y'all too. Come on now. Come on. I got a good 7 minutes. Don't make me cry on this live. You know, people can watch this over and over again. People can record me ugly crying on this live. We won't do that. We won't do that. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all to death. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand how much I love this budgeting community and what I do. And I love us all coming together and having these conversations, because sometimes it's all about having conversations with one another. Just getting this off your chest. Don't try to do this at home by yourself, please. If you do, talk to yourself then. You got to get the words out. Okay, you got to get it out. That's what helps us. Okay, let me get to the comments. Let's find some number 4s. Let me see what fun stuff y'all are doing. And if you haven't put your hashtag Saturday Live in, please do. We're going to be pulling up the giveaway here. Oh, 62 entries. Okay, let's go. All right, last week's winner. I forgot who's last week's winner, but your giveaway prize is coming. It's coming. Sorry, I was working on the fall box, but it's coming. All right. Oh, whoa. I heard somebody. I saw somebody. I missed who it was, but I saw NFL. That's a good one. Oh, a cruise. Oh, y'all, this Janelle, she love a good book. I used to be like that. I need to get back into read my books. Oh, Alice, you going on a cruise? Oh. Well, look at everybody going on a cruise. Look at this. So y'all do have fun. Another cruise. Oh, girls trip. Oh, Costa Rica. Okay, so y'all get it. Look at this. Oh, this is a good one. Wellness retreat. Travel. Why does it keep interrupting the live for advertise for me? I don't know, Marie, but while it do it, just watch that live, girlfriend, and come back. I don't know why it's doing that, but please, y'all, that's how your girl gets paid. Here it is. NFL tickets. Let's go. Casino. Who's that, Antonia? She says, honey, okay. The casino is fun. Have y'all ever been to a casino? Oh, it's so much fun. Oh, a photo shoot. What we doing? Okay, y'all. One thing I know about Rochelle, let me fix my glasses. She is always dipping and doing. Rochelle always doing something, and she doing a photo shoot. Ooh, please tell us. What is this photo shoot about? Another cruise. So y'all getting out here. Jet-free marathon, prepping for retirement, moving, Disney cruise. Well, they having a sale on these cruises. Why is all y'all going on a cruise? Did they have a buy 3 cruises, get 1 free? Y'all all chipped in, I don't know about. Look at Sunshine, you too? All right. I tell you one thing, y'all ain't getting me on no cruise. Y'all have fun. I ain't going on no cruise. Y'all are ballsy. Y'all love a good cruise, huh? Now you know you gonna get it. But what I will say, you do love a good candle. You do love a good candle, in my opinion. That can go under fun, because that's something you enjoy. Girls trip in September. No fun budget right now. That's okay, Marilyn. But I'm sure there's something that you enjoy, that you like purchasing for yourself. What is this? Ways of praise at the beach. Oh, so y'all living life. Okay. Spring break 2026. Okay. Well, y'all get the point. I don't even have to say that one to y'all, because y'all all planning and doing it. Keep it up. Keep it up. The point is, you got to enjoy life. I am not going to keep saying this. We were not just put here to pay these bills. Yeah, they are bills. We're going to take care of them. But I'll be damned if I'm not going to do nothing and just sit around and pay bills all month and not just sit here. Then what? Have fun. Y'all having fun. I love it. All right, let's get into our number 5 red flag. Okay? Y'all already know what this one is. You budget, but you don't track. Put a comment if you're guilty of this, please. You budget, but you don't do nothing else. Now listen, this is what it looks like. You write that budget down, then you forget it exists. I think a lot of people, let me just stop this for 1 second. I think a lot of people think a budget is just writing out the budget. And then you put it in your nice planner and then you walk away from it to the next month. That's not what a budget is. Let me get back. All right, here we go. You write a budget once, then you forget about it. No, that's not budgeting. You guess how much you spent until your card declines. So you sitting up here guessing how much money you got, and it's all fine and good to that card decline because you ain't tracking. You blame the budget. How you gonna blame the budget when you never actually follow it? Again, you can't just be writing a budget and don't follow it. You sitting up here writing everything down and put it up. So why it happens? You think the plan is enough. It's the follow through. You think the budget is enough. No, it's the follow through on that budget. Now what you wrote down, now we got to follow through with it. Tracking feels tedious. I hear you. It is. I hear you. You don't have a system that works for your lifestyle. Once you get that in place, then you're going to be all set. Now, how do you fix it? Take a couple minutes to check in with your bank apps. Check them cash envelopes. Make sure that money's still there. Write that stuff down. Keep up with what you're saving. Use apps. I don't care if you use sticky notes. Keep up with tracking your money. And then celebrate those small wins. I don't know about y'all. Seriously, I don't know about y'all. But there is no better feeling than tracking your expenses, tracking your bank account, tracking everything is in order. And you know everything is in order. You feel like a sense of calm. It's like one of the best feelings in the world. I don't know. Comment down below if y'all feel the same way. It is like whenever everything balances and I'm on top of everything, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me that's one of the best feelings in the world. So make sure, you guys, it is tedious. I get it. But make sure not only are you writing down that budget, but you are keeping track and coming back to it. Writing it down, documenting what's happened. You got to stay on top of it, okay? All right, let's see how many people we have in the giveaway. Oh, 72 people. Let's go. Let me get ready to pull up the giveaway tool because it is 11 o'clock now. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me share my screen, and then we'll get back to these comments. So if you have not put in your hashtag Saturday Live, you got just a few seconds because I'm getting ready to share my screen. We are going to pull this giveaway. If this is your first time here, I do a giveaway every live. The winner will win something from my shop. And good luck, everyone. Everybody know the song? For sure. Y'all know who that is? Hey, what is this? Calandra. Is that how you say your name? That's cute. This is your first time winning over here. So, Calandra, let's pull up the picker wheel. Congratulations. Now, what's going to happen? These are items from my shop. Let's shuffle, 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 and let's spin. Whatever it lands on, that's what you'll win. And then I'm going to ask that you reach out to me by email so I can figure out how to get your prize to you. You only have until next Saturday to contact me. Oh, placeholders. Okay. You only got until next Saturday to contact me. If you don't contact me by next Saturday, you forfeit your giveaway prize. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's finish up with a few comments. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am getting ready to do my Zoom class at 12 p.m. So if you guys are here and you're joining the Zoom class, I will see you over there shortly. And let's just see. Let's get some final comments if I can grab some in here. Tracking is how I found out I spent almost $700 in variable expenses. Yeah, tracking is reality. Guilty as charged. I thought I was the only one getting ads while on the live. Sometimes you guys are going to get ads on the live. So somebody told me, this may have been Andrew, if you guys get an ad while you're on the live, just, I think she said fast forward to get back to the live. It does that randomly, you guys, and I don't know what, but I will tell you, for those of you who have watched them and dealt with it, thank you for putting up with it because that is how I get paid over here on YouTube. But if it does do that, you can fast forward and get called back on the live. All right, let's see. That third bullet is me. All right, you guys. Well, thank you again for being here. As a reminder, next Saturday is the last Saturday of the month, so there won't be a live. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I think it'll be August by that time. That's crazy. So I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. I'm just truly speechless. I love all of you guys so much. I love what we do here. I love this budgeting community more than you will know. And I just want to give a shout out to all of y'all. So thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay. Bye.